What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure, like and sub, and let's get into this. Ubisoft and Star Wars and Ubisoft. Two properties that separately were already well on the decline before they doubled down on all their horrible decisions and then got together to make Star Wars Outlaws, which unsurprisingly, much like they're failing separately, they're also failing together. So, of course, Star Wars Outlaws has come out. It's a huge buggy mess. All the things that we issued and got called racist and sexist and all the things, all the issues we brought up are now being brought up and acknowledged, including K-Vess and how horrible the translation was from what the actress looks like to the character looks like. Of course, they're allowed to bring up the criticisms. Either way, everyone else knows what's going on. If you've played a Ubisoft game, whether it's Ghost Recon or Division or Watch Dogs or any of those, you know, and Assassin's Creed especially, you know that they've all sort of just turned into the same thing. And that's what happened to the Star Wars Outlaws, a big, bland, bloated world with the protagonist you didn't even want to play, and filled with bugs on top of that. So yeah, stock price dropping 7%. And let's not forget that over there in X Defiant, which is mentioned right here, that's also probably going to be shut down or severely declined in its already minimal support. Not looking good. And yeah, when Assassin's Creed Shadows comes out, not good. You're going to see a much higher stock drop. So, God, a picture paints 1,000. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that sharp. Boy, I wonder what happened. It's almost like we know exactly what we're dealing with Ubisoft. I mean, 2020, sure. Like I said, we at least knew they had something, but just look at this decline as the current releases come out, the breakpoints, et cetera, et cetera. So that, on top of several other things, has led to a Slovakian investment firm, AJ Investments, urging the company to go private, which probably wouldn't be the best idea, but who knows at this point. First reporting, of course, that Star Wars Outlaws sales were underperforming as much as half as like Jedi Survivor. It's in England. It sold half as much as their United Kingdom. Games industry head Christopher Dring here detailing that launch sales are 55% lower than what Star Wars Jedi Survivor did. He added it was 15% bigger than Ubisoft's massive last game, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, which that was a full priced Avatar game, $70 plus for all the additions, and no one played it. And it was on like Game Pass digital sale, $40, I think, within just a couple of weeks, which is insane. And yeah, that's just Christopher Ding. That's his actual tweet saying that. And then also proven out that people aren't playing the game is the true trophies. The fact that you can see who's gotten what trophy, the equivalent of achievements over on Xbox. PlayStation has trophies. You can see who's unlocked it, and that the game hit 25th place in the top of the 40 most popular. The outlet he says 25 is just the middle of the chart, and it sits pretty much behind every major and middling live service game in terms of popularity right now. Normally there are the early 20 spots where the PS Plus indie games debut, not new AAA open world games. Yeah, fell to 28. So all of this has led to that open world letter. It was big, long, and complicated. I was just going to read the letter, but it is super it's like 10 pages long. So thankfully the meat of it has been summarized. So give you the meat and give it to you raw. The firm wrote, the recent quarterly results, which included the postponement of key games like Rainbow Six Siege, which we saw a wheelchair operator for. Can't wait for that. Oh, that was a fun one. The Division, which is somehow still getting supported into the 2025 lineup, and a lowered revenue outlook for quarter 2 2024 have heightened our concerns about management's ability to deliver value to shareholders over the long term. Share price of Ubisoft has decreased by more than 40% over the last year, as we just saw bore out by that graph, compared to the rise of its competitors and indexes. After detailing how they believe the company should be valued between 40 and 45 million euros, the film posited that the reason it is not there is due to the current management. Ubisoft at current state is mismanaged, and shareholders are hostages of the Guillemot family members and Tencent who take advantage of them. Management is focused on pleasing investors while beating quarterly results and not focusing on a long-term strategy to provide exceptional experiences for gamers. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they should go public, but I definitely think they need to get rid of that Yes, whatever the hell his name is, the Guillemot. The CEO of Ubisoft needs to go because just horrible decision after horrible decision, and no accountability, answering all of the issues. They just, oh no, it's fine, just go forward. Why are you asking questions about old things? Again, continuing, we believe the Guillemot family and Tencent are discounting potential value of Ubisoft in order to buy more shares at a lower valuation and eventually take full control of the company at heavily discount. So they're ruining the company on purpose so they can buy it all up for themselves at a cheaper price. We value the great work that has been done by the Guillemots over the decades in the Ubisoft, but now is the time to move on and restart the business with new shareholder approach and new management CEO. According to the letter, the Guillemot family controls more than 25% of the shares and around 29.63% of the company's voting right. Well, as someone who has been a fan of all of the games and has seen the decline of all of them, I mean the difference between Ghost Recon, Wildlands, and Breakpoint is pretty staggering. The difference between the Divisions and some of the later DLC is pretty staggering. The difference between Assassin's Creed, it goes on and on and on. And that is because from the top down, we've just had failure. So yeah, I don't think they should go private, but I do think they need to get the CEO out. Let me know what you think about all this. Boy, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.